Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. This is Princess Beyond Passions, our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. So that gives you a lot of opportunity, even when we're not live streaming, to go back and find lots of loyal, dedicated, and generous creators in the Tuber Chat community. So thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for Hilda DC sending over some raiders from a premiere that she just dropped, one of our moderators, of course, and thank you everybody for coming in. So we've got quite a busy beginning, and I will get to some introductions here in a quick second, and we will start looking at adding some names to the wheel. I see 2 pineapples is here. We've got Corinne's Life on the wheel already. And then, oh, and there she is right there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Corinne's Life, she's always here as a member and a moderator. And Dead Soul Girl Gamer, thank you so much for coming in. You're a gold member, so I already have you on the wheel for today. And then as well, Dead Soul Girl Gamer's link will be dropped every 30 minutes by Nightbot, as we will soon see. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, good to see you here. Deserted Places in Scotland with Mr. Lynch is back with us. JX Don Vlog is back for the second time. Jewel in the Kitchen, it's great to see you here. Let me get you onto the wheel as well. And we will look for some names from our list in the chat shortly. Sam's Vlogs Trains of More. And I'll keep going in another few minutes here. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here. Thanks so much for coming in. Lottie Explores UK, good to have you here. Miss Brown's family, good to see you. 2 of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA are both here as dedicated moderators. Michael's Adventures always sends his regards on the days that he can't be here. He wasn't with us yesterday, but was wishing everybody well and some great connections, of course. Princess Beyond Passions is our featured channel for today. She's in the chat. You can connect with her. Rex the Boss Gaming, Wrestling, Sports, and Entertainment 2021 is in the house. That is the longest name we've seen in the Tuber Chat community. But I will call you Rox the Boss Gaming if that's okay. And it's great to have you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Robin XO is back with us. It's great to have you back in the house. Spotless Calm is here. The G family, good to see you always. The How-To Lady always spreads lots of positivity through the chat. Tone and Re Show is back today. And Travel Around, good to see you after a little while. TWTTV is here with us almost every live stream. Willow's Creations, it's good to have you back. And Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid, I believe you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. And then again, for anybody that's brand new to Tuber Chat, everybody here will be expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. We work in the opposite direction of most of the growth streams you might have seen. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive, and what that means is you'll find the best success here in Tuber Chat by making the first move, reaching out to another creator, watching their video, giving them a comment and a like, subscribing to them, putting their notification bell on, then coming back, letting them know that you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. So thank you everybody for coming in so early. Once again, thank you to everybody who came over from Hilda DC, our moderator, who just did a fantastic workout premiere a few minutes ago. And it's great to have some new faces in the house. if everybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, then I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, for reminding everybody, but those really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second. You don't lose your place, and like I said, it really does help, so I'll appreciate that greatly. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. And then Robin XO, we don't do a lot of self-promotion here. So the idea is when you connect with other creators and support them, you will find that your family will be growing, and then they'll be there to catch all your videos and live streams and premieres and things like that. So hopefully everybody's doing okay already, off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. Again, if you haven't given a thumbs up, those really do help. I'll appreciate it. We are usually way behind in the chat when we first start here in Tuber Chat, and I appreciate everybody coming so early. We've got a very busy beginning again. If you've mentioned something like a question or a comment that you meant specifically for me to see, then just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and then hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. At mentioning is always the best idea, because it's almost impossible for me to miss a message in the chat that way, but I know it's a lot to type if you're on a phone. And other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay. Princess Beyond Passions, again, is our featured channel for today with 663 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe closer to 670, and a little bit closer on the road towards 700 that we know that they're thinking about. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get our first channel up and see who is coming up on the screen next, and I will get some more names for our wheel shortly. Two Pineapples is coming up. This is a channel that we rated after Tuber Chat yesterday. They're here with us for almost every single live stream, and they've got some exciting things going on with their channel, which you'll see in a moment here. They've got a 24-hour live stream going. It is very common for them to have more than one, as a matter of fact. Sometimes they have 2 24-hour streams running, as well as they go live on location, and they do a great job of posting videos frequently. They live in Hawaii, so they've got a lot of gorgeous content for everybody to see, and you will notice that Tuber Chat is a member of Two Pineapples now. So you can tell that that's a dear friend to Tuber Chat. They also share their knowledge for all the different things they're experimenting with their channel. We talk usually once a week offline and discuss different things that we've both learned, so that everybody can improve their channels and make better decisions for their videos as well. And 3000 Degrees, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the raid from Hilda DC. Phase Yoda Phase King, good to see you here. I should have. Yes, thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. That's what I ask for all the time, is if I make a mistake, please nudge me. Thank you for that. Yes, I missed that super chat first. We don't do anything different here for members or super chatters. We don't hold anything back. There's no members only, live streams or videos or any of that stuff. We do have them available. The only thing that we do in those cases is we let those channels skip the wheel and get onto the screen, or either skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen a little bit faster. That's the only thing. But today I forgot. Hopefully I don't do that very often. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Khalid Delicious Food, it's great to see you here. Baskets Resale is in the house. Let me get you up. And Corinne's Life will be the next channel that we look at. So forgive me for that. That's our new stream boss, of course. And thank you for that super chat. Did I miss something? Because there's already life taken off. Ah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. is right on top of it. I actually missed your super chat altogether. I don't know how I did that. Maybe I was just talking too much. Those of you who've been here to tuber chat before know that I get into some very long detailed speeches sometimes, so I'm so sorry for that. But Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, thank you so much for that super chat, and for that reason your channel will be next after Corinne's Life. And thank goodness these are creators who are good friends of tuber chat, so their patience I absolutely appreciate. Let me see what I'm missing here as well. Corinne's Life is here as a member and a moderator, and she's an extremely generous creator. So first of all, she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in tuber chat, and then as well she does the featured channels collaboration, which you'll see here on her page, which I recommend to people all the time, and she's willing to swap playlists with people. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to when you feature channels like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you, and then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. If you have featured tuber chat on your front page, please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that on both channels. Or sorry, I absolutely return the favor. Forgive me, I'm doing two things at once here. I'm looking at something in another window. Huntophobia is back in the house. That is a friend of tuber chat, a fellow Canadian, and somebody who took me out for my first and second paranormal investigation. So I'm going to follow up with them and see what's happening with that footage. It was about a month ago with a friend of theirs, Reckless Adventure, who is now a friend of ours. And we'll look forward to that when it comes out. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's mentioned. I certainly don't mean to. If you don't mind mentioning it again, I tend to fall behind. I'll appreciate your patience. If you can mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, then that might help me see it a little bit earlier, or at mention it, of course. Corinne's Life has 1,170 subscribers, so she's closing in on 2K very quickly. Hopefully everybody will rally around her. Like I said, she's always here as a member and a moderator, and so it's my recommendation for everybody to be following Corinne's Life. And if we're lucky, she might have a premiere for us to raid this coming Monday in just a few days. So let's move on to Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. And thank you again, both of you, for your super chats. Forgive my fumbling at the beginning of the live stream here. Let me get Kristen Welton onto the wheel. And forgive me, I'm just taking care of something in another tab over here. Khalid Delicious Food has given me 1,000,000 thumbs up today. Thank you for that. Khalid Delicious Food has been doing some live streaming lately. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and then you'll get a chance to see that as well. AceFlaw1, Andy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Andy is a creator who has been with tuber chat from the very beginning and connected to my personal channel as well. Sorry, I've got a creator that can't get into the chat now, and I'm just looking for it so that I can see if I can fix the problem for them right this second. It will only take me another moment. In the meantime, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has 1,140 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 1,150 or so, and get them rolling on the road towards 1,200. They are almost halfway there already. Okay, I might be finished with what I was doing outside. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. Life Through Our Eyes 303, thanks for coming in. And Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. He actually came to us originally from Corinne's life. And he also does the Feature Channels collaboration and is willing to swap playlists with people as well. So for anybody that is willing to swap playlists, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Artfully Blind with Diana is in the house. Dead Soul Girl Gamer is coming up right now. Let's get Artfully Blind onto the wheel, and we will get Dead Soul Girl Gamer up here and see what they've got going on for us today. JD Knight 7, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. That's another creator that's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. And Jack Dawson, our dear friend, is here as a member, but has also dropped a super chat on us. So thank you so much for that. For that reason, we'll make sure Jack Dawson goes up before I spin the wheel the next time. And yeah, it looks like we're all set there. Dead Soul Girl Gamer has another I'm tripping over my words today. I don't know what my issue is. Dead Soul Girl Gamer has 195 subscribers, and they're very, very close, obviously, to the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. We could get them there right this minute. Oh, what am I gonna do about this? I have to take care of something very quickly. And Jack Dawson was mentioning, yeah, the purge has been a little bit mean this week as well, and a lot of people have lost a few subscribers here and there. It happens all the time, and the good news is that the connections that stick are the most loyal ones, right? Timberwolf Studios, thank you for coming in. You're a member, so I've got you on the wheel right away. And I think we're just about caught up. Okay, you have to pardon me for one quick second while we look at Dead Soul Girl Gamer here. Okay, let's think about spinning the wheel. And Dead Soul Girl Gamer is a gold member, so with our gold and silver members, they get that guaranteed feature that I talk about all the time with those slides we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well, they get their link dropped. Gold members get their link dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we'll see with Norfolk Dash Cam. So Jack Dawson, MLB The Show, is what I type in to find this channel. And Jack Dawson is such an unbelievably popular name because of the movie Titanic, for those of you who have seen it, or at least heard of it. The lead character, obviously, is named Jack Dawson. So with such a popular name, we know that this creator is struggling with the search results. So one of the best things you can do is search, find, and click on their name. You can find Jack Dawson in a multitude of ways. Like the Call of Duty Black Ops that he plays, Assassin's Creed, MLB The Show, which I mentioned, which happens to be the first game that I caught him playing, the first time that I caught him on a live stream. So you'll be able to find Jack Dawson. He does the gameplay that I talk about, and then as well, he commentates for everybody in the chat and keeps up with the conversation, which is quite something to see. So you'll absolutely have a good time hanging out with Jack Dawson. I try to catch him as often as I can, usually at least a couple of times a week. And hopefully everybody will rally around this channel and get him moving towards the 1,700 subscribers that he's thinking about. He says, let's grow. He's also on Twitter, as you can see. And Huntophobia, you know what? I had my GoPro in bubble-like mode. So on GoPros, when you film, there are different resolutions that you can film in. So I did not have it in linear. I had it in bubble mode. So for me to go through that footage, I've got to put filters on. I use Final Cut. There's filters for Premiere or Final Cut that fix that bubble mode and kind of make it look linear. So I got a little bit of work to do before I can figure out if there's enough there to do a behind the scenes look. And then I'm also looking for forward to what will happen with the footage that Reckless Adventure and yourself got, if there's anything that I haven't seen yet. Kitty Mom Adventures, thank you for coming in. You're a member. I'm going to get your channel onto the wheel right now. But I already spun the wheel. So Norfolk Dash Cam is coming up right now. This is another gold member, and we'll see their link dropped every 30 minutes or so. Let's get them up and see what's happening. Now this channel, I was watching a lot of dash cam footage myself on YouTube for several years that I've been on. And it's nice to have a channel with this kind of stuff in our community, just because I happen to already have been watching it anyway, right? So one of the things that they're doing is accepting submissions from anybody all over the world. What that means is that if you have some dash cam footage or something like that, even if you're using a GoPro or something, right? Be safe about it, but if you have anything like that, you can submit it to Norfolk Dash Cam, possibly have your footage included in a monthly compilation that they're doing, and then as well you get to know that you're helping out a creator. So I'm going to get you to pardon me for a second. I'm not going to turn the camera off this time, but I got to step away just for a moment. I will be right back, and then we'll spin the wheel. All right, pardon me for that. Let's spin the wheel right away. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that I missed, just please be patient with me. Mention it again, and I will be happy to keep my eyes open. If you don't mind, mention your message with 3 thumbs up, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit earlier. Let me get the next channel on the screen. Jewel in the Kitchen is coming up. We look at this channel often because she's here with us almost every day. Shards of Gaming, good to see you here. Blue Moon Plays, good to see you in the house. Princess Beyond Passions, our feature channel for today, is still in the house. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, then we're good to go. Kitty Mom Adventures, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Absolutely unnecessary. Very much appreciated. But I will put your channel up next anyway, just because I always do that for everyone. But thank you for that. And very good. Huntophobia as well, if you're still in the house. If you want to, we'll talk offline, but if you want to schedule that, we can put it after a Tuber Chat one day if it works for you. And then the Tuber Chat community will be happy to raid and have a look at me doing something that I don't usually do. Miss Beauty KTV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let me just get my green screen back in order here. And Jewel in the Kitchen has 960 or so subscribers. She's closing in on 2K, officially on the road. She's been for a little while now. Hopefully we can push this channel today, maybe even to 1970 or so. It's very possible that this weekend Jewel in the Kitchen could hit 2K. So that's a idea. If anybody hasn't already connected with her, she's a loyal and dedicated supporter. Like I said, so let's think about spinning the wheel again. And it looks like everybody's doing okay. Blue Alien, not... Oh, Blue Alien Plays. I'm so sorry. Oh, you changed the name. I'm so sorry. It's just... And I know we messaged each other the other day with a comment on a video. So sorry about that. It's just in my head, I guess, still as Blue Moon. But I appreciate that. Baskets resale will be coming up. But I'm going to put Kid up for a second here. And thank you one more time for that super chat. We're knocking some life off of our stream boss. Corinne's life there. And Kitty Mom Adventures changed her name as well not too long ago from Kitty Mom Crochet. And we recently did an interview on her channel where we were joined by Froggy Went to Knitting, which you see here, as well as Mr. Naz and Be Yourself with Jane. And it turned into a 4-hour conversation about YouTube, particularly tips, tricks, and things that can help everybody with their videos and channel in general. And we talked about trolling, and so there's a lot in there. Feel free to check that out on Kitty Mom Adventures channel. She's very close to her. She only needs 3 to go right now. I'm hoping that anybody that hasn't already connected with her will, so that she can hit the 200 today. And keep in mind, we need a few more just to make sure she doesn't slip back below again afterwards. Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Again, if anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that I've missed, just please be patient with me, mention it again. I'll try to catch it the next time around, especially if you can leave 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Baskets resale will be coming up next. I'll get that channel up in a second. House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house with us right now. That is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, with a joint business channel. They've actually got 3 channels now. Both of them have monetized personal channels. Now they've joined forces on a joint business channel. And hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And Hilda DC, thank you for reminding everybody to like and share. Yes, if anybody hasn't already shared, if you can, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or another social network, and the thumbs up really do help, like I say. Baskets Resale actually has 2 channels. They've got Baskets as well, which we'll look at in a moment. I haven't seen it in the last little while. I want to look and see how many subscribers they have now, because they're just doing fantastically over there. This is their 2nd channel with 472 subscribers. I'm hoping we can a little bit farther, maybe towards 475 or 480 or so, a little bit closer to the 500 they're thinking about. Sparkles Hope Chest, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And let's have a look at Baskets and see what they got going on over on that channel as well. Should come up when I use my filter. So here it is right here. You see they come up with both channels. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay. It was a good thing I didn't say how many subscribers they had, because it's a lot more than it was the last time I looked. But they're obviously growing rapidly here. So Baskets has 6,900. They are officially on the road to 7K with the first channel. So you can tell that there is much to be learned from these creators, as well as inspired by and entertained by when they have, you know, I say almost any channel over 3,000 subscribers. You know, there's obviously some great momentum there, and a lot to be learned, I'm sure. JD Knight 7, thank you for the share on Twitter. Yes, if anybody tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat, I automatically add you to our Twitter list, which is called Tuber Chat Stars. They are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. And the idea is that hopefully you will meet other creators there who are also active on Twitter, and then hopefully everybody will be sharing each other's videos out. You might get some extra traction from Twitter, which can be a great resource for bringing in outside traffic to your channel. So let's spin one more time. Let's see who's coming up. When I was talking about the Kitty Mom Adventures interview was... you can find that on our front page and on Kitty Mom Adventures channel. I'm going to put Kristen Welton up right now. And then JX Don Vlog, we typically don't do a lot of self-promotion here. Everybody here wants at least 1,000 subscribers. We're all here really for the same thing. So the idea is that in Tuber Chat, your best success is found by you supporting other creators. So if you want subscribers, you go out and subscribe to other people, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. When you get there, you watch a video of at least 3 minutes long in full. Better if it's even 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leave a long, genuine, meaningful comment. And I always recommend 3 or 4 sentences when you're leaving comments related to the video. You don't want to say things like nice one or, you know, new friend from Tuber Chat or any of that stuff, because when hundreds of people say the same thing, it becomes spam in the YouTube algorithms, and we don't want that. So you want to keep your comments related to the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for everybody, as you see me do for all creators, and then hopefully our connections will stick a little bit stronger. Lottie Explores UK is still in the house, very cool. Other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, and thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, for reminding everybody, yes, please, thumbs up if you haven't already, share if you can. I'm just looking at something else in another window again. I've got a creator who can't get in, and I'm trying desperately to do everything we can to get them to be able to come in. If you find yourself in a chat and you can't get in, it's possible that you could be what we call shadow banned. It's not that anybody's banned you, it's a YouTube algorithm glitch, if you want to call it that. And what happens is your messages can't be seen, so you feel like you're being ignored, but that's not the case. And it's not anybody's fault. YouTube tends to do this to channels that aggressively grow. And that's not necessarily the answer to why it happens. I don't think there really is one. But there's a few things you can do. You can add people into your... First of all, make sure they're not in your banned list. Whether you or a moderator accidentally banned somebody or you don't remember or something like that, that's possible. And if you otherwise... can add them into your approved users list, that can help. And let's see what we can do otherwise here. Kristen Walton has 1,280 subscribers, so she's closing in very close on the road to 1,300. And she's got a lot of variety on her channel. Her channel is very much her. She does her own thing over there. There's a lot of variety. She's having some great success with shorts at the moment, as well as she does lifestyle videos and unboxings. And has collaborated with another couple of creators as well. She's willing to swap playlists, and she does the featured channels collaboration. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do that on your front page. Please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Just Vlogging Life is coming up right now. This is another generous, loyal, dedicated supporter. Happens to be a gold member, so we see their link dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot. They've been with Tuber Chat for a long time now with 500 subscribers. They've actually got about 509 right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards 600. We know they're thinking about that right now. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs just asked a question, and I think I almost missed it. Can you title of one of Lottie Explores? Oh, Lottie Explores UK. I will try to get that for us. Lottie Explores UK, I think, is all one word, isn't it? Yeah, it comes up right away for me with one word. Let me see what their most popular video is. I'm just looking at something in another window here. Maybe Classic Car Graveyard. So Lottie Explores UK is all one word. And then Classic Car Graveyard is the title of their most popular video, or that's some of the words in their most popular video. If you search what I just typed, maybe that will help. Featured list and just shared on Twitter. Thank you, Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. I will double check after the stream. I thought I already had you featured from a while back, but I could be wrong. But I'll make sure today after the stream. And I saw, forgive me, I know I'm behind in the chat. Blue Alien Plays dropped a super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. For that reason, I'll put your channel up next before I spin the wheel. Thank you very much. I don't mean to miss so much in the chat. I'm doing just the worst job of keeping up with the chat today. So I'm so sorry for that. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again. @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow if you can. I know it's a lot to type on a phone. If not, try leaving 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message. That might help me see it a little bit easier. Emotion just walked in. That is Emotion New Soul R&B. I call them Emotion New Soul R&B. The channel's name is Emotion, but when I find that channel, I'll show you when it's time for them to come up. I will search Emotion New Soul R&B. I'm just looking, sorry, Blue Alien Plays. I'm looking on your thing. It hasn't shown on Tuber Chat's screen. Are you talking about the... Oh, did Melda and Armor family come in? Ah, our Melda and Armor family. Thank you for coming in. Oh my goodness, my bro. This is a channel that does a growth stream similar to Tuber Chat, inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat. As a matter of fact, it's just been a little while since they've come in. I was in their live stream the other day. You can meet lots of friends and family members there. They have, I think, do they have 13,000 subscribers? was 12,000 or 13,000 or something like that. I was just there. But this is somebody who was helping build Tuber Chat in the beginning before we even started live streaming. We gained hundreds of friends and family members from our Melda and Amra family. You've seen me talk about that channel. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. Kid Wonder just made the hours for monetization, so they will likely be in the partner program in any moment, within definitely a couple of days. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. And let's, oh, I meant to put Blue Alien Plays. I'm so sorry. Blue Alien. I spelled it wrong. I might still be spelling it wrong. Let me copy and paste here. And Blue Alien Plays. There it is. This is Blue Alien Plays. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And Norfolk Dash Cam, I'm always good. Actually, we just looked at your channel probably right before you walked in. And the next channel that we'll look at will be Emotion. So Blue Alien Plays has 32 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Towards maybe even 35 or 40 for today. Get them moving on the road to the first 100. We know that the road to 100 these days is the hardest ever. And the reason why is because YouTube's been purging or glitching or whatever we want to call it. We talk about it all the time. Where they remove views, likes, subscribers, watch time, everything. And so what we want to do is always as much as we can for each other while we're connecting. But in the case of channels under 100, I like to go to their discussion tab and leave a comment here. Now you'll see Tuber Chat's already subscribed, but I just want to make it even more solid. And hopefully you do a better job than me when you make comments a little more meaningful. And like I said, I always recommend 3 or 4 sentences when you leave comments. But you can see they've got a lot of variety on their channel. They've got a premiere coming up in a few days. A little bit less than a week from now. So, should be maybe next Friday if I'm catching that right. Sync 4, good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming in. And, yeah, Norfolk Dash Cam, for the last little while, I've been putting your channel on the wheel every day. As I do with the other couple of gold members as well. You always get those slides as well. All silver members get those slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And let me spin one more time quickly, and then I noticed that Sparkle's Hope Chest has just given us a super chat as well. Thank you for that. Absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated. And I never do make enough comment about the super stickers as well. I'm always so worried about reading so fast. But the super stickers have the emojis or the characters on them. So thank you so much for that. Let's look at Timberwolf Studios now. And then we'll look at Sparkle's Hope Chest. That will be the next channel that we put up. This is Timberwolf Studios here. And Sparkle's Hope Chest is ready to go. Timberwolf Studios has 68 subscribers. So again, we want to do the same thing. Where what we'll do is I'll just double check. I don't know if I've left a comment for this channel on there. Oh, I did. I did it on the discussion tab. Yes. So they've actually got a few other things here for us to see. But that's one thing you can do for any channel under 100. They've got 68 right now. I'm hoping we can get them over 70, maybe even 75 or 80. A little bit closer to that 100 that we know they're thinking about. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different kinds, but the first 100 is definitely an important one in all of our YouTube journeys. And then thank you, Hilda DC, and thank you one more time for that raid. let us think about looking now at Sparkle's Hope Chest. I'm looking forward to getting to know Timberwolf Studios a little bit better. I see that they've got a handful of gameplay videos here on their channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy those. They've got a couple of videos here right at the front that are okay for connecting, but again, you just want to make sure that you're connecting with videos that are at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's even longer, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. So this second video that they've got here is good. If you connect on videos that are too short, chances are YouTube is almost guaranteed to take your subscribers away the next day. At least some of them, if not most of them. And let's just make sure. Oh, Nalani, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Convoltic, good to see you in the house. You get another name onto the wheel here. Lottie Explorers UK. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. And we're going to look at Sparkle's Hope Chest right now. So thank you one more time for that super chat. The Inspired Empowered Mama, thank you for coming in. Good to see you here, always. And we will start adding names from the list and in our chat very soon. So Sparkle's Hope Chest has 241 subscribers. They are a loyal and dedicated supporter. As you've seen, I see them out supporting other people as well. But they also are a generous creator in that they do the featured channels collaboration, which you can see right here. So you'll find them in our featured channels as well, along with a couple of friends. Kitty Mom Adventures and Froggy Went to Knitting are both familiar channels to Tuber Chat here. And thank you so much, the How To Lady. I appreciate your positivity always. And let us think about spinning the wheel, and we will get into looking at what's the next channel that's going to be coming up on the screen. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And let's get Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder up here. So we talk about this channel all the time because I've been connected to Kid Wonder for well over a year now. It's probably getting closer to a year and a half, both on my personal channel and still here with Tuber Chat. So look what he just put up 14 hours ago. The hours are definitely there for monetization, and he should go into review any second and get into the partner program within a few days. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder already has 2 channels, as a matter of fact. But if you notice the banner, you will go back and look at Tuber Chat's episode number 2, and you will find Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was featured 180 episodes ago. More than that, 185 episodes ago, as a matter of fact, I think. So hopefully everybody will connect with Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. He is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter, often shares as well. And then thank you so much, Shards of Gaming. I appreciate the kind words. And Convoltic is doing great with subscribers, just working on hours now. That's fantastic. Phasio to Face King still in the house, very good. Andy's still here from Ace Flaw 1 also. So, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, I just want to show you his second channel for a second as well, because he'll be working on that aggressively, I'm sure. Kid Wonder Gaming and Live Stream. And oh, pardon me while I just look for something here. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at anybody can reach out to me on Instagram if you would like. That's the network on which I'm most active, but I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. I always love talking YouTube. Doesn't have to be questions, even if you have information that you want to share within the community. I'm always up for that. Alex and Jackie Tulloch. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. It's great to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators And everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Miss Brown's family, thank you so much for bringing that up. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'm going to talk about what you've mentioned here. Miss Brown's family says they've been seeing ads in channels with less than 1K. And that's true, and I've been actually getting more and more messages about this. So YouTube announced not too long ago that they were going to start running ads against channels that are not yet monetized. So if you want an opinion, which I usually don't give, I think it's absolutely unfair. So I'll tell you the reason why, right? Is because YouTube already has monetized channels, lots and lots, millions of them, right? Until the advertising inventory is completely filled up on monetized channels, I don't think they should be monetizing against people who cannot share in the cut. I think that that is a really awful move. I just think that. I mean, if somebody wanted to ever explain to me why it's a better move for everybody, I'd be happy to listen. But my immediate thought about it is, you know, as much as I don't like to speak negatively, it's another thing that unfortunately is out there. So I don't think that it's that detrimental to anybody's success, because Google and YouTube have the best servers, the best, you know, intelligence when it comes to trying to figure out what they should or shouldn't be running for everybody as far as ads. So they're not typically going to run ads that are probably going to knock people off of your videos. You know, most people are used to watching videos on YouTube anyway by now. So I don't think it's really going to hurt as much as we all probably think it is. I still think it's unfair, but it's absolutely something that is going on. So when you wonder, like, is that right? Should that be happening? Yes, they announced it actually a while ago. And like I said, due to, you know, it's unfortunate that I have to just whine and be disappointed about it for everybody, but that's the case. So it doesn't change anything. You still keep doing what you're doing. You still keep working towards monetization. When you get there, YouTube will have an even better idea, maybe, if you want to look at the cup half full, as to what ads they should be running on your channels. So, other than that, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Oh, it's just Tuber Chat. All one word, Miss Beauty KTV. Thank you for asking. Yes, if anybody wants to reach out. You know, I try not to be too opinionated, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm not necessarily right. I also don't like to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. I will make suggestions, give advice if it's appropriate or if asked. But really what I wish to do is share our information between all of us here in the chat so that we can all make better decisions for our channels and our videos. And then, yeah, Blue Alien Plays, my pleasure having your channel up. Thank you one more time for that super chat earlier. Grace Ashu, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not being sure. I think this might be your first time with Tuber Chat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. This is Emotion. With 360 subscribers, they've been a loyal, dedicated, and generous supporter of Tuber Chat for quite some time now, and hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. With 360 subscribers, we can probably push them as far as maybe 360 or maybe even 370 for today, get them a little bit closer to the 400 that they're thinking about. And Emotion, when I look for this channel, I always type, as you can see in my search bar, New Soul R&B. And the reason why is because you see one of the videos here marked Welcome to Emotion, New Soul R&B. It's a music channel. That's what you're going to find there. And it makes this channel come up first in the results, at least for videos. So Emotion is such a popular word and therefore a popular name. So we have to do everything we can to try to support this creator so that they can jump up the search results. By the time they have their 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, they should be among the top search results when people are looking for them, because YouTube will have a better idea of who is looking for them and making more accurate search results for everybody while they're trying to get to this channel. So in the meantime, emotion, new soul, R&B is what we type in to get to them, and that usually makes it come up. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, we see Blue Alien Plays, lots of other creators are willing to swap playlists. And then you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps us get more people into Tuber Chat, and it's wonderful for the algorithm, of course. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So I'm going to take a quick break here for a couple of minutes, and when I come back, we will, let me spin the wheel right now. I'll tell you who we're going to look at when we get back, and I will start filling up the wheel with names from our chat. JM family, good to see you in the house. Sorry, you caught us right at the end the other day, I think, if I remember right. But it's great to have you here right now. So I'm going to take a break. We'll be back with House of X Entertainment Inc. Alright, we are ready to look at House of X Entertainment Inc. This is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes honey, together in a joint business channel. They both have monetized channels, which we can see down here in their featured channels collaboration shelf here. but they've joined forces on this third channel now with 372 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards 380 or so, and a little bit closer to the 400 we know they're thinking about. RJ and Jay's TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Emotion, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. I saw you said that you came to Tuber Chat with 150 subscribers, so it's great to see that you are growing so well. Hopefully we're going to keep that up and get you moving towards the 1K that we all think about. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is in the house. That's the second channel from TWTTV. So it's great to have you in the chat as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I will certainly appreciate your patience, of course. And I am going to fill up the wheel as promised. I'm just looking over at my list right now. Bautissimo keeps track of how active everybody is here in the chat. It's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with everybody. And then when I need names for the wheel, as I do now, I go over to the list. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is Tuber Chat Connect and Grow on Bautissimo, and it is a paid service now. They used to do it for free. And then you had to pay. I pay for the first level, but now it's just a paid service. They've changed that, but it does a great job with statistics. You can get these statistics from the other robots as well, like Streamlabs, and I think Nightbot might do it as well. John H. Shelton, thank you for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. Anyway, when I need names for the wheel, I come over here. Scratch and PPA is always at the top, as you can imagine. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs is our featured channel from yesterday. She's in the chat with us. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. And Princess Beyond Passions is today's featured channel. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that we see within the community. We've got Willow's Creations coming up, Whiskey and Sunshine. I've got to find your channel again. Let me make sure you're still here, hopefully. Off-Grid, yes, I should know that. Whiskey and Sunshine Off-Grid is on the wheel now. I will get a couple more of the G family, and Andy Ace Flaw 1. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. Let's spin and see who's coming up next. Oh, the Hargett Life. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Georgia Bulldogs, thanks for coming in. 345 Barry, always great to see you. Thank you for coming in as well. Hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. We're looking at Willow's Creations. This is another channel that's been back with Tuber Chat again and again with 320 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe the 325, closer to 330, and get them moving on the road towards 400. We know that's what they're thinking about right now. And I'm going to move a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. And I will get back to adding some more names to the wheel as we need them. Hopefully anybody that's brand new is having a good time meeting new friends and family members. We say a lot of silly things in the chat, like visiting your house, leaving you a package, baking you cookies, dancing with you, and all this other stuff. And what it means is that somebody has been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, given you a thumbs up, subscribed, turn your bell on, hopefully, and now they're waiting for you to do the same thing. So everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. And then Clayton's Irish Den is in the house. Is that a brand new channel? I'm just curious because Bautissimo is welcoming you, and it usually only does that if it's a brand new channel. Shemblem TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Clayton's Irish Den is a channel that's been with us many, many times before. Shemblem TV, never late. Never late. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here at Tuber Chat. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours every time I live stream just because it's convenient for me to do it now. And, you know, there's 38 million channels or whatever it is to enjoy on YouTube, as well as the billion other things you could be doing. So I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here. Miss Beauty KTV, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'll put your channel up next before we get back to spinning the wheel. And I'll get our moderators on there the next time around when I'm looking for a few more channels. So let me get Miss Beauty KTV ready to go. And Willow's Creations, I'm glad that we got to catch up with your channel. I've got some personal catching up to do with you, but I'll try to get in there and watch a video or two as quick as I can. Miss Beauty KTV has got a lot of featured channels on their front page, including Willow's Creations. Look at that, that's ironic. And then when we go into the videos, we see a lot of delicious looking content here that hopefully everybody will enjoy when you connect with this channel. So thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And we will look, Makeup with Jessica Vargas is in the house. Let me just make sure I get you onto the wheel right away. Thank you for coming in. Makeup with Jessica Vargas has been a member with Tuber Chat for a while now. And, Antoinette at Fun, I'm so sorry. I never put your channel onto the wheel today. That was a recently featured channel from Tuber Chat, but we've got you on there now. New channel. Okay, very good. Clayton's Irish Den has started a new channel. Very cool, but that's a familiar name and a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They've been actually here several months ago. So it's good to see you back. Hopefully you'll have some great content for us all to catch up with soon. Did Anne's Cooking and More come in? I just see somebody say, yes, Anne's Cooking and More. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, thank you so much, John H. Shelton. Yes, from the UK. And thank you for the thumbs up. And thank you for mentioning to everybody to share. Yes, if you have the ability. We don't know how many subscribers Miss Beauty KTV has right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push this channel a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking for. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're going for your first subscriber, your first 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even beyond. So we just want to push each other to the next milestone for each of us. Artfully Blind with Diana is coming up right now. This is a channel that has been a generous and loyal and dedicated supporter with Tuber Chat for quite some time. Came into the Tuber Chat community blazing, actually, with positivity and had impact. I didn't mean to spin the wheel, but that's okay. I spun the wheel a little bit early. So Kitty Mom Adventures will be the next channel that we look at. Oh, Anne's Cooking and More. My goodness, thank you so much for your super chat. I will get your channel up next, right before we look at Kitty Mom Adventures then. Did we... I can't remember for the life of me if we looked at Kitty Mom Adventures. I should have earlier because she gave a super chat as well. But we'll look at that in a moment, and if I'm wrong, we'll just make it quick. But thank you so much, Anne's Cooking and More, for that. I'll put Kitty Mom Adventures up because I already spun the wheel, but then we'll look at Anne's Cooking and More. And thank you for the... I never look. I'm staring so much at what everybody's doing. I'm trying desperately to keep up with the chat, and I don't look at the the dancing emojis, and I giggle every time I end up looking at them. So thank you for that. And you've become our new stream boss, as a matter of fact. So thank you for that as well. Let's look at Kitty Mom Adventures. And again, I can't for the life of me remember whether we put this channel up already or not. Artfully Blind with Diana has 3,000 subscribers nice and locked in there. And hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. And she will be traveling towards 4,000 before we know it. Kitty Mom Adventures is a channel that's with us all the time. They did a recent name change from Kitty Mom Crochet. I did an interview with them just a few weeks ago, and you can find that on their channel by searching for it. They do a feature on Wednesdays called Channel Chat, and then as well, it's on our front page where we put things like shout out videos and stuff when people have mentioned Tuber Chat. So hopefully everybody will connect with Kitty Mom Adventures. With 197 subscribers, it's very likely we could get this channel over 200 even today. I hope everybody will consider subscribing to them if you haven't already. And I'm gonna get Anne's Cooking and More up next. Thank you one more time for that super chat. Like I said, that did make you our stream boss. Walking the Spirit Zone, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody's messages. I tend to do a terrible job of keeping up with the chat. And, Kitty Mom Adventures. You know, I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, so I'm so sorry. But thank you for that. Yes, if anybody notices me make a mistake, I appreciate the nudge. The days start to blend together with me. You know, we show so many channels on the screen, and I don't want to leave anybody out. That's what I'd hate to do more than anything. But thank you for that, and thank you for the generosity. And thank you so much, Makeup with Jessica Vargas, for mentioning yes to thumbs up. It really does help the stream, and I'll appreciate it. Anne's Cooking and More has 2,340 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. This is a fully monetized channel. They've already got their membership set up, so there's lots to look at when we get over there. And hopefully everybody will help. We'll push this channel maybe even to 2,350, get them halfway on that road to 2,400. And then thank you so much, the How To Lady. I always appreciate your positivity, and I always appreciate everybody's positivity in the chat. And then other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs was our featured channel from yesterday, and Princess Beyond Passions is our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel on Tuber Chat every single day based on impact and or generosity, or both, that I see within the community. I did say I was going to get our moderators onto the wheel, and I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to get them on in another second here. Let's get Makeup with Jessica Vargas up here, and thank you one more time, Anne's Cooking and More, for your super chat. And hopefully you enjoy your time as our stream boss. Makeup with Jessica Vargas has been a member for a while now with Tuber Chat. And with 1,340 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. We'll get them to maybe even 1,350 or so, halfway on the road to 1,400. We just looked at, did we just look at another channel with 1,340? Tied, literally tied. Now, it's not a race anyway. I never want to encourage anybody to race because it doesn't matter, right? Everybody's channel is their own channel. But it is fun to look at people in the same ballpark, you know, moving at the same pace and stuff like that. And Princess Beyond Passions, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's live stream. And that's our featured channel for today. And this is somebody who's with us all the time. As you can see, they just dropped another super chat on us. So Bautissimo just dropped their link in the chat. Make it a little bit easier to get there. And we will think about spinning the wheel again. And then I really will add our moderators onto the wheel. I'll do it right now. Life Through Our Eyes 303 is coming up. This is Carla. This is a creator that's been with Tuber Chat for a long, long time, fully monetized. We're going to look at that in a quick second here. They were featured months and months and months ago. And an extremely generous creator. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, but has been a loyal and dedicated and generous supporter of Tuber Chat for a long time. So hopefully everybody will connect with them with 1,330 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther as well to maybe even 1,340 or so and get them rolling on the road towards that 1,400 that we know they're thinking about as well. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. Hopefully everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. So I'll appreciate it greatly, of course. Let's get Scratch and PPA on here. And what have we got in here for moderators? Let's think about spinning the wheel again. Like I said, I always move faster in the second half of the live stream. Purple Tube, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. I know we've had quite a few new channels this weekend. So for anybody that's brand new to Tuber Chat, or if you've only been here for a couple of times so far, hopefully everything is clear as far as how everything works, the procedure that we follow. We say a lot of silly things in the chat, but it all means that we want to connect with each other and subscribe to each other's channels. With the purpose of supporting each other over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years, of course. And Michael's Adventures, thank you so much for the kind words. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, always here as a dedicated moderator, as is Scratch and Pete. And we see that now Scratch and Pete has the premiere set up for Tuesday. And they always do a premiere on Tuesday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern. So it's great consistency, first of all. But for anybody that hasn't already connected with Scratch and PPA, this is one of the most supportive creators on YouTube as well. I often mention Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA together. They are two dedicated moderators here on Tuber Chat. And, you know, I don't put enough weight behind that, because when I talk about the idea that I take moderating so seriously, you know, I'm also a moderator on many people's channels, and of course I enjoy helping when it's necessary anytime. But, you know, it can be a very involved thing. And here's the thing. So we have very few moderators on Tuber Chat. Every single one has a story behind them, but it is because of Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures, you know, along with Kristen Welton and her daughter Kira, of course. But we don't have to have a lot of moderators because they are so dedicated to the idea that they help. So I don't want to put too much weight. I'm just saying I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. So Scratch and PPA has a premiere set up for Tuesday. So this is an interactive series. And what happens here is you're able to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA. First of all, you subscribe on YouTube, but then follow them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And in every video, he features a creator who's had impact on either his channel or his YouTube journey. And then you have opportunity over there to meet lots of loyal and dedicated supporters here. It's not surprising that we find Past Life Explorer, Unmasked Lifestyle, Life with Adrienne XO, and other familiar faces over here with Scratch and PPA that have been featured. So there's a lot to enjoy over there with Scratch and PPA's content. But like I said, this is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube who seems to believe wholeheartedly in the idea of living with the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive. And for that reason, I mention that all the time. Tiffany wears t-shirts. It's always good to have you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Stopping in to say hello, and it's always great to see you here. Tiffany wears t-shirts is a very dynamic creator and somebody who everybody will enjoy following. Antoinette at Fun is another channel that was recently featured on Tuber Chat just about a week ago. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They're here with us all the time. And we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking for as well. And I know I keep saying it, but we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types. And we just want to push each other towards the next goal that we're all looking for. Pete watches even your girly videos. I've seen some Tiffany Wears t-shirts. I never, am able to watch as much as I wish for everybody. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder for all of us. But I try to support everybody as much as I can, and when I'm out, I've been able to see Tiffany Wears t-shirts in a few different scenarios, to be honest with you. But I've caught her. We caught her a couple weeks ago doing a challenge, and I keep, coming back to it, because what you'll find from Tiffany Wears t-shirts is she's willing to go over and above for the content. That's probably the best way that I can put it, but it's definitely something to see. But she's got a lot of content over there, and what you'll find is she has a very loyal and dedicated community around her as well. So when you get over there, you'll get a warm welcome from everybody, but there's always engaging conversation happening. So Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid, I think this might be the first time we're putting your channel on the screen. We're going to find out in a second. Maybe I'm wrong about that. We're already connected, but hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They're so close to 900. They're going to be officially on the road to 1K any minute now. It's very possible that today they could get to the 900 that we know that they're thinking about. So they've obviously got a bit of variety on their channel. I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel a little bit better. A lot of outdoors videos I can see here, so that will be interesting. And hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And then yes, Tiffany Wears t-shirts. Your people are amazing. Michael's Adventures watches makeup videos as well. Don't we all? Don't we all now? Tuber Chat's got a handful of creators that have come, both from Bobby Loves Beauty, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, Makeup with Jessica Vargas, Makeup Mom and Son, lots of other channels. I don't mean to leave anybody out, but there's, a good handful of channels that have come in here that are makeup focused, and then as well have brought us more friends and family through their communities as well. So Tiffany Wears T-shirts jokes with me about how many makeup videos I watch, and it is more than I ever would have guessed, I'll tell you that. So what you'll find here in Tuber Chat, especially for anybody that's new, like whether you're here for the first time or have only been here a couple of times, we're here for the purpose of supporting each other as creators, right? We're here for the friendships. Tuber Chat is just a meeting place so that you can meet other creators with the purpose of supporting each other. Hopefully what will happen is you'll find yourself enjoying content that you might not have otherwise found. I say this all the time as well, but when I started on YouTube, now that I have thousands of channels that I follow, they're in all different niches, things you couldn't even have imagined, right? Like, and I don't mean you couldn't have, I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? We all are probably following channels now that we may not have originally searched out, but have become part of our family. And now I find myself enjoying a lot of the content. 99% of the creators that I follow have less than 10,000 subscribers, and I love the content that I see. It's nice to get a real world look at what everybody's doing. And then that smoky eye look, Tiffany Wears T-shirts. It's funny? Kira Welton offered to do my makeup the other day, and I told her it's never happening. That day will never come. Would we get views? Yes, we certainly would. But I don't think I'm ever gonna. I don't think I'm ever gonna give in on that. But we'll see. KPJP Florida, thank you for coming in. That's another generous creator that allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here. And thank you so much for the super chat. Tiffany Wears T-shirts, absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated, of course. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up again before I spin the wheel. And I got to get some names on here as well. So I will get some more names onto our wheel as well. Right now, we're looking at the How-To Lady. Hopefully, everybody will connect with this channel. She always spreads lots of positivity through the chat, and I love to see that. She's had great impact on our community for that reason, and you can tell already that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by when you get over to her channel. With 204 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push a little bit farther, maybe get her over 205, closer to 210, and rolling on the road towards 300. Willow's Creations, yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think so. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but won't be me. We might be able to get Kira Welton doing some makeup videos of her own, though. That's a possibility. She's got a lot of variety on her channel, so I'm sure that is a possibility. RJ and J's TV sending over some cola. I did say we were going to add some names to the wheel. Let me get Tiffany Wears T-shirts up here. And I will reach over and look at the list, and Bautissimo will give me the order in which I will put channels up. My goodness, have I ever got some catching up to do with you. Look at how much Tiffany Wears T-shirts posts. I mean, we knew this already, but look, like, forgive me, I've watched one video from 2 weeks ago, another video from a week ago, and look, she's posted like 12 videos a week. You're posting like 2 videos a day almost. My goodness. She's actually got a brand new video that's perfect for connecting right here. Her brand newest video is 8 minutes long, so a little bit longer than I recommend, but anything longer than what I recommend is even better, right? So I typically will say we got to watch videos that are at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 8 minutes like this. My pleasure, the How To Lady, to have your channel up. And then hopefully everybody will connect with Tiffany Wears T-shirts if you haven't already. So she's got 1,670 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that we know that she's thinking about. Now, I'm going to get some names for the wheel because I did say I was going to do that. It's been forever. Alex and Jackie Tulloch is coming up. Ann's Cooking and More we looked at. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs was our featured channel from yesterday, so we'll look at that today again. Grace Ashu has been with us for a little while. KPJP Florida just got here, but that's a channel I'd love for everybody to see because, like I said, she's an extremely dynamic host, but she allows people to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. KPJP Florida, Ray and Jay's TV. Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. I haven't put you up yet, have I? I'm going to fill the wheel now. The Hargett Life, Spotless Calm is here. I'm having trouble copying and pasting. We'll get it together in a second here. And I don't mean to miss anybody. I will get some more names for the wheel shortly after we get through a couple more channels. So hopefully everybody will connect with Tiffany Wears T-shirts. And like I said, she's a dynamic host and has a loyal and dedicated community around her as well. The G family is coming up. $514 subscribers. Wow! Look at that. We're witnessing the glitch in real life right now. Is the G family? I wonder if they're even still here in the chat. I'll refresh my page and see if they're still here. Well, we're looking at the, see, you can see right here that we were connected absolutely because this video I had just watched. Now, I don't know if that's the one that we connected on. I don't think so because G family, yeah, look at this. G family's been with us for a while. Look at how many videos have been watched and yet still YouTube took the subscription away. And I just watched a video that they put up a week ago. So we're witnessing the glitch in real life here. Glad to have found your channel. Now hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments for people, a little more meaningful. I tend to race through when I'm here live streaming, but I'm going to leave a comment on their discussion tab. Hopefully that will help. I'm going to subscribe and turn their bell on right now because it should have already been done, and now hopefully it's going to stick. But I'm going to take another video, and let me take the longest one I can find that I haven't already watched. See, I bet you I connected with them with 3 videos. Maybe that was what happened. So let's take another one, add it into my watch later list, and then I will clean up that connection afterwards. Unreal. See, it can happen to everybody. Oh, Hilda DC will be back. Thank you so much. Yes, you've left it running. So here's something that came up actually in a conversation with another YouTuber the other day. Once you're monetized and somebody comes into your live stream, does it matter if they say like, okay, host, I'm going to leave you running? Because you're not working on watch hours anymore. So I'll tell you why I think so. This is, again, just opinion, right? But in YouTube, in the analytics, one of the things that you've got to look at is how long people are watching your videos for. And if you follow any of the biggest YouTubers like Sean Cannell, Sonny Lenarduzzi, Roberto Blake, Nick Nimmin, and all the others, I've got a list of about 10 big YouTubers that I follow that share knowledge similar to what we tried to do here in Tuber Chat as well. But these are guys who've been on it for 10 years or longer, right? And what they say is minutes matter most. It's the most important thing, more important than views, likes, comments, or any of that other stuff. So when you let a live stream run, like let's say I do it for people all the time. When I'm done at the end of the night, I hit as many live streams and premieres as I can, considering I work in this and that, some days more than others. When I hit the last one for the day, I let it run out, right? And the reason why is because that gives more minutes to that creator. It's best if you type a message right before you leave. Let somebody know, like Hilda DC did, I'm leaving, but I'm letting you run. That just keeps you active in the chat, but you can give the creator a lot of extra time. And what that does is pumps up the averages on how long people are watching their channel. It's one of the #1 things you can do for the algorithm. So I recommend it. It's just something to keep in mind. If you have the ability, you got to think about internet and this and that, but I'm lucky where I am. It's virtually unlimited internet, but you can just leave a live stream running when you go to bed, and that will, first of all, help that creator. I leave mine running on autoplay, so I just let YouTube send me wherever it wants to, and over a course of 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep, I'm giving lots of creators a few minutes of watch time each as well. You never know where you're going to land that way. Bonnie got knits and more. Thanks for coming up. Let me get you onto the wheel. Let me spin right away. Spotless.com has 243 subscribers. They've got a 24-hour live stream going as well, so everybody can catch that. I think it's a 24-hour live stream, but hopefully everybody will catch that when you're over there. We'll push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards 300. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs was our featured channel from yesterday. We're going to take a quick look at that channel right now. And again, I feature a different channel on Tuber Chat every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Michael's Adventures is closing in on 700. Hopefully everybody has connected with our moderators if you haven't already. I put a lot of focus on our moderators because we have so few here on Tuber Chat, and each moderator has a story associated with why they are a moderator, and so hopefully everybody will connect with all of them if you haven't already. Michael's Adventures, like I said, is closing in on 700 right now. I'd love it if we could push them a little bit farther. Hopefully we've got everybody doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. If anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again. I'll appreciate your patience. There's Makeup Mom and Son. I mentioned you earlier, as a matter of fact. Another makeup focused channel. She does variety as well. Bonnie got knits and more. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, actually, I'll put your channel up next before I spin the wheel again. But once again, this is Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. This is a channel that's back with us almost every live stream lately. She was featured yesterday, so hopefully everybody will get a chance to connect with her. 138 subscribers. We want to push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even over 140 and closer to the 200 that we know that she's thinking about. So I'm going to start moving a little bit faster with channels here now. We've already been on for about an hour and a half. Bonnie Got Knits and More has 513 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, get them rolling towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I've got some catching up to do with your channel, but we can see that there's some variety here as well, not to mention a giveaway right here at the front, which is great. A brand new intro, welcome to Bonnie Knits and More, or trailer if you want to call it that, which is great as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with her, and some shorts videos as well, which is very cool. Oh, you got a computer. Shoulder surgery. Hopefully you're doing what you need to recover quickly, and hopefully that worked out well for you. Oh, 8 hours spotless calm. Okay, I see. 8-hour live stream. Very cool. Hopefully I haven't missed too much else in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And Bonnie Got Knits and More, thank you one more time for your super chat. Let's spin and we'll see what else is coming up. In pain but okay. Yep. You know, luckily these days, I mean, time has gone on, and when people are getting surgeries of all different kinds, you know, technology makes it that chances are you're gonna do just fine, and then you'll just have to do what it takes to rest and recover well afterwards. KPJP Florida is another dynamic host, and like I said, she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, but she does a lot of variety. I've caught her cooking, I think baking, as well as, you know, focused on just conversation in the chat as well. So hopefully everybody will connect. They are fully monetized, have membership set up and everything else, and hopefully everybody will help push them a little bit farther. With 2,450, they will soon have 2,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer right now. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. And if you have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly as well. Another great thing that you can do for the algorithm, it's really the #1 thing, is called starting a session. What happens is when you promote your videos outside of YouTube, and you bring somebody who was not watching YouTube at the moment and bring them in and they start watching with your video, that's called starting a session, and it's incredible. You can imagine the impact that that has on the algorithm. So when people share for you, that can help, and then when you share out your own stuff, that can help as well. I've done a couple of tutorials. I got to do some updated ones, but they still apply for Twitter and Instagram. If anybody wants to check those out, those are on my personal channel. But they're a lot more clear and concise than the quick tutorials I do here on Tuber Chat. Thrill Seeks, David, thank you for coming in. That's another generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. AceFlaw1, Andy, has 3,240 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 3,250 or so, get him rolling on the road to 3,300. He's actually climbing pretty quickly right this minute as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. I've been connected to Andy for over a year now. He's been with me on my personal channel when we were doing the Playlist Buddy experiments before Tuber Chat even started, and has been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Let's spin and see who's coming up next. O&P family, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I forgot to take Andy off. Look at this guy's luck. We'll spin. Oh, that's okay, Thrill Seeks. Never late. I appreciate every moment everybody spends on Tuber Chat. Lottie Explores UK. Now, hopefully this channel's still here. They were invited in by Michael's Adventures, our dear friend and moderator. I'm going to look at the channel anyway, because I want to make sure I connect with this. 25 subscribers, so it's a relatively new channel, but hopefully we will all connect with them. We know that the road to the first 100 is the hardest, so I'm going to leave a comment on their discussion tab, which will hopefully solidify the connection as well. There we go. We'll comment. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, and this is a new connection for Tuber Chat. So I'm going to take one of their videos. I will take this 11-minute one here, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, hopefully our connection will stick, and then hopefully they're subscribed to Tuber Chat now and they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet new, different creators from around the world in different time zones. Grace Ashu is the next channel that we'll be looking at. Let's get that up here right now. Oh, I didn't mean to spin, but that's okay. We'll see who the next channel is going to be that's coming up. Grace Ashu has 737 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 740 or so. Get them rolling on the road towards the 800 that we know that they're thinking about. And the Hargett Life will be the next channel that we look at. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. And then we see Nightbot is coming around like they're supposed to every 30 minutes or so with our gold member links, which is great to see. Oh, very cool, Thrill Seeks. Repurposing content is a great idea if that's what you mean. When you can, you go through your channel, and once you've got like even 10 or 20 videos, you could be looking for ideas where you can do best of videos if it makes sense for you. If it doesn't, that's fine. But if it makes sense, if you do things like, let's say, unboxing videos and product reviews and stuff like that, you can do top 5s, top 10s, chop up your old content and make new videos out of them. And repurposing content is a great way to get very far ahead. NRB Style, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. This is the Hargett Life, another channel that's been back with us. So 272 subscribers they have. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well, maybe even to 275 or 280 today, and we will get them a little bit closer. 300 is going to be right around the corner for them. Other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members here in the chat. Oh, and there you go. Anne's Cooking and More's newest video is 3.5 minutes. We'll see that in a second. And hopefully everybody will can connect with that. Tina Charles TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. We are going to look at Thrill Seeks next. So not too bad with the luck today. David just came in a few minutes ago and has already been selected by the Wheel of Doom. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, it really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. You don't lose your place. You do have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second, and like I said, it really does help. So I hope everybody will give a thumbs up if you haven't already. I hope everybody's always giving thumbs up to each other when you're out supporting other creators. This is David from Thrill Seeks, 887 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well, maybe to 890 or so. They will be very, very soon to 900. And we'll be officially on the road to 1K. And Tina Charles TV, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're ready to meet some new friends and family members. And then Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. That's the reason why we mention it so often, right? So I've got a robot doing it. Scratch and PPA does it. Our moderators do it. And then I remind everybody every once in a while, because I know what it's like to be in a chat and have to be reminded, right? Most often I'm on a computer and I almost always remember, but on a phone I have to be reminded sometimes, right? Because you do have to turn that chat off to do it, and it really does help. The thumbs up really do help the stream, so it's important for those of you who live stream or are thinking about it or doing premieres and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with asking for the thumbs up, because you know that it helps. People absolutely want to help you, but once in a while we just need to be reminded. So we're spinning and getting to the next channel right now. This is Poetically Yours by Javier Santa Maria, who has been with us actually many times before. They have been with Tuber Chat for months. 861 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well, get them rolling towards the 865 or 70 that they're thinking about right now, and a little bit closer to 900. Fanatic Guide is in the house, currently recording videos. Very cool. Hopefully, other than that, you're doing well. G&B Family Channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house here today. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Makeup Mom and Son says let's grow, let's grow, let's grow, and I absolutely agree. And then if anybody in the house wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. We've had quite a few new channels come through Tuber Chat this weekend because we really mixed up the times into areas which we don't usually live stream. We mix the times up every weekend. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But just for anybody that's not been here many times before, or if today is your first time with Tuber Chat, everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. It works a little bit differently than some of the growth streams you may have seen. We're here really as a meeting place. That's what Tuber Chat is, so that you can meet other creators, collaborate for the purpose of supporting each other over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and maybe even eventually years. So, Tina Charles TV, I'm just gonna ask you not to spam though. When you say hello too many times, it can be considered spam. But it's fine to reach out to other creators. And what you'll find is, for anybody that's newer to Tuber Chat, most of the creators that have been here many times before will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat right away until they watch how you interact with everybody else first. So I always recommend starting a conversation with people. Feel them out. First of all, make sure they're paying attention, because our job is to be supporting other creators, which means people are coming in and out of the chat constantly. They could be out watching another video and miss your message. You just want to make sure you've got a conversation going before you really start connecting. Alex and Jackie Tulloch is here. I didn't think that we'd had your channel up on the screen before, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. With 689 subscribers, we could get them over 690 right now, and a little bit closer to the 700 that we know that they're thinking about. It's going to be right around the corner for them. I'm going to get a couple more names onto our wheel that we haven't looked at. Fanatic Guide is with us all the time. Ms. Brown's Family we haven't looked at today. Princess Beyond Passions is our featured channel for today. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. I'll get a couple more in a moment. Let's spin. Let's see who's coming up next. And thank you to How To Lady. Makeup Mom and Son is coming up right now. We mentioned this channel earlier, actually. This is a very loyal and dedicated supporter. She's a generous supporter of Tuber Chat and has been for a while. Hopefully everybody will connect. With 432 subscribers, we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther. I'd love to see them get to 435 or even 440 today maybe. They will soon be halfway on the road to 500. And that is, of course, halfway to the magical 1K that we all think about. So we all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types and different goals. And what we want to do is just push each other a little bit farther, closer to the goals that we're looking for. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks. Did I not put TWT-TV up either? We'll look at both channels when I get Lil Red and Bunny Tracks up here. They've got two channels. Be Amazing Sylvia is here. She is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in the Tuber Chat community. So hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And Makeup Mom and Son, hopefully you're doing what you need to get better after some shoulder surgery. I know you said you are, but hopefully everybody in the chat will give you some well wishes for that as well. The Amazing Sylvia is coming up. And then once again, for anybody that's a little bit newer to Tuber Chat, the best success here is found in making the first move and supporting other creators, knowing that that support will be given back to you. We work the opposite of a lot of growth streams where we believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive. So like I said, the best success is found in making the first move, supporting others by watching a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences related to the content of the video, giving a thumbs up, subscribing, turning the notification bell on for all creators, and then knowing that everybody will return those connections to you as well. And yeah, like I said, everybody hopefully will you know, start conversations with each other in the chat. You want to get a feeling as to whether somebody will connect with you the right way. You know, when we have a weekend like this where there's a lot of brand new creators, it takes a little while for everybody sometimes to get the importance of the full process that we talk about here. So starting a conversation will give you an idea of whether somebody's going to be a loyal and dedicated supporter before you go through the trouble of connecting with them. And we talk about that all the time. Be Amazing Sylvia has 2,800 subscribers, 2,840 right now. Hopefully we can push her a little bit farther as well, closer to the 2,900 she's thinking about, and 3,000 will be right around the corner. She's got a lot of familiar channels here on her featured channels collaboration, including our dear friend Vern's Junk Closet, who will be joining us for episode 200 in a few weeks. Oh, Fanatic Guide. There are some good growth streams out there. It's just that there's so many now. The idea is that you just want to make sure that your goals for your channel are aligned with the format of the growth stream, right? That's probably the best way that I can put that. You want to be mindful of the mentality behind the audience in the live stream. If everybody's you know, truly going to support each other the way that you want to be supported and the way that you want to support others, and then there's lots of places where people can just go to punch their subscriber numbers up and stuff like that. So as long as your goals are aligned, there are, like I said, lots of great live streams out there and friends of Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. Some of them are even inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat, and I have, you know, great friendships with a couple of the people running live streams like this as well. But there are literally hundreds, if not thousands of them out there. So you just want to be aware of that. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Beauty and Beast Journey's in the house. Great to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Beauty and Beast Journey is another channel that is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community, as well as here in Tuber Chat. A lot of times you'll see, like, for instance, even in Tuber Chat, right? So we do what we can to get new people to come into Tuber Chat all the time, but you can't control who's coming in and the mentality of every creator behind every channel, of course, right? A lot of creators are not of the same mindset as us, wanting to give more than expecting to receive and this and that, and you can find that very often with channels that say things like hello and hi constantly, or you know, things like that. You can watch, and that's what I mean. So when I talk about the idea of starting a conversation and watching how other creators are interacting with each other in the chat, half of the reason I say that is a message for everybody in the chat as well, right? Trying to kind of put focus on that so that everybody makes the right decisions for themselves. We don't want to lose our subscribers tomorrow or the next day, and that can happen when we don't connect the right way. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is the second channel where they do music videos. These are the same creators from TWT TV, and they both had both channels recently featured this year on Tuber Chat because of the impact that they have on our community, and they've been back again and again, almost for every live stream, as a matter of fact. And then Kitty Mom Adventures. While I will agree, you'll notice that I tend to only speak positively when I talk about all the stuff that's out there. So, but there are dear friends of mine, you know, Happy Lux I've been connected to for a long, long time. Vern's Junk Closet is not a growth stream. She allows people to connect within her live streams and shares her knowledge the same way that we do here on Tuber Chat, but there's a lot more to Vern's Junk Closet than just a growth stream. She's got well over 4,000 subscribers now. And then Armelda and Amra family, who was in here earlier as well, is another dear friend of Tuber Chat and a great place to meet loyal and dedicated supporters. As a matter of fact, I met Happy Lux in Armelda and Amra family. And for those of you who remember, it's been a long time now. I'll have to look back at the episode number, but I featured Armelda and Amra family back in the day, and they had sent me one of their t-shirts as well. So we dressed up the live stream all in yellow the way that they do, and I wore the t-shirt for that episode. And this and that. So these are great friends, you know, and people that I don't mind sending Tuber Chat, you know, family to, so that they can connect and expand their family over there. But it's always something to think about, right? You know, not all of us, even Tuber Chat, loses subscribers every week. This week's been a terrible week for that. And it happens from people not connecting with the full procedure, right? And until people go through a few losses, I think they don't understand the importance. And that's just a guess. You know, you don't know how anybody thinks, but I'm just guessing, right? If we can all help each other to get a little bit better at this, especially the newcomers that come into the small YouTuber community, if you want to call it that, and are here for the first time. Maybe Tuber Chat's the first growth stream that they see. We want to guide them and help everybody get a little bit better at all of this, make the connections really solid so that it's better for everybody all the way around. Stella Mombasa, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you would like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Michael's Adventures hasn't lost this week, which is surprising because Michael's Adventures tends to lose a few here and there. But this week, Tuber Chat lost, there was 2 or 3 days. I'd have to go back over the analytics where the analytics are a little bit deceiving in the idea that every day they give you a sum of how many you gained and lost. So if you have a day where you lose a few subscribers, it's very possible you might have gained a couple and lost even more than they're saying. Or the opposite, you might have gained a few, you might have gained a little bit more, but YouTube took a couple away. We never really know. But it's interesting, and thank you, Ann's Cooking and More. 4 people visited, 2 comments went to spam. Yeah, see, that happens, but that gives you an idea of the mentality behind the creators, right? If we're leaving comments that just say like nice one and new fam here and new friend from Tuber Chat and stuff like that, that's not connecting the right way. Those comments go to spam, and you'll probably lose the subscribers in a day or 2. But the good part about it, and I know it, like, there's no good part to losing subscribers, but you know that the most loyal and dedicated supporters are the ones who are going to stick. If somebody was going to subscribe to your channel, but you knew in advance that they were never ever going to come back and watch a video or give you a view or a like or anything else ever again, then, you know, I look at it as not too much of a loss when YouTube takes that away. But it's all opinion, so it's a thought. This is Miss Brown's Family, another channel that's been back with us again and again. 129 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her over 130 and a little bit closer to the 200 that we know she's thinking about. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'll add another couple of channels onto the wheel. O&P Family needs to come up, that's for sure. We're going to look at Fanatic Guide right now. Let me see what else I can do here. Princess Beyond Passions is still in the chat with us. That's our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and or generosity that I see within the community. Did I put Alex and Jackie Tulloch on here already? I can't be 100% sure. O&P Family I've got on there. Stella Mombasa is coming up. And we'll make that the last 4 channels that we're going to look at. Unless, if I've missed anybody, just say something in the chat so that I catch you. I don't mean to miss anybody, that's for sure. What you'll find is when you look at your participant list for the chat, if somebody hasn't left a message in a couple of minutes, then it tends to, you know, their name might disappear even though they're still actually watching, and especially for the fact that people are coming in and out. Thank you so much. Politically Yours by Javier Santa Maria. I appreciate that. And Fanatic Guide has 2,130 subscribers, 2,130 right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe to 2,140 or close to it, and get them moving. They're on the road to 2,200. And what I had mentioned lately about this channel is you'll find not just gameplay videos here, but some helpful videos as well. Like, for instance, this how to install Xbox One games and stuff like that. So hopefully everybody will connect. Look at this, how to change the font and color of text. So there's some helpful information on this channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy it when you connect with them. And we will push them a little bit farther. The how-to lady, there's always going to be people who connect the wrong way. There always is, right? And then, but it's almost a blessing in disguise. So forgive the way I'm going to put this, but you know, if somebody comes in, does not connect the right way, we all lose them as a subscriber within the next day or 2, and they end up not coming back to Tuber Chat, probably because they, you know, blame Tuber Chat and this doesn't work and all that other stuff. It's okay because they don't have the patience that is required to support each other over the long term, the way we keep talking about. You know what I mean? Is the same person who doesn't leave a comment better than just nice one or great video or something like that, is that same person going to come back and watch your videos every week, hang out in your live streams for a half an hour at a time and stuff like that? I'd have a hard time believing that. But when I started Tuber Chat, I vowed that I would always help newcomers into the scene. So when we see somebody, even if they don't connect the right way, if you want, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Let me know specific creators who've been here who are not connecting, with bad comments, watching videos that are too short, things like that. I can discreetly reach out to them either on Instagram or somewhere else, or here in the chat, and get them into the mentality possibly of connecting the right way. We've seen lots of creators do that. I've had creators who've come in, do it the wrong way, but then have reached out to me and asked, hey, what happened? You know, I lost subscribers. What's going on? And then I've looked, or other creators have mentioned, you know, specific channels to me, and I reach out to them and explain the importance of connecting the right way, and then we find them turning out to be an even more loyal and dedicated supporter than they probably would have been in the first place, because they just needed to be explained. I had to be explained. The first time I ever saw Nightbot in a live stream that timed me out for too many caps or something like that, I tried to ban it. Like, even I had to learn from the beginning. You know, and Verge Junk Closet, for instance, is one of the people who, like, started introducing me to this stuff and how to connect the right way. Amanda from the Hoops Family Network as well, and others. And yes, growing slower and steady is better. If you race to your 1,000 subscribers and race to monetization, what my fear is for you is that you may not maximize the monetization once you get there. What I wish for everybody is to get what you want out of YouTube. That's it. Whatever it is that you want, I want you to get there. What I wish is to help you get there as strongly, solidly, and quickly as possible, but so that you can maximize when you get there. This is Ray and Jay's TV. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take this, one of their latest videos, this 10-minute one, add it into my watch later list. Pardon me. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give a thumbs up and subscribe and turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will help the connection stick, and hopefully they're subscribed to Tuber Chat now as well, and they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Stella Mombasa is another new creator for Tuber Chat. So since your videos are so much shorter, I'm going to add all of them into my watch later list, and I will watch all 3 of these videos in full in the next 24 hours. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment on at least one of them. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like I talked about, and that should make our connection stick. They got 93 subscribers. It's very possible they could hit 100 this weekend. Hopefully everybody will connect with them and give them a bit of a warm welcome here. And then thank you so much, Sam Slogs, Trains and More. And yeah, like I said, there's lots of good, you know, you can call it a growth stream if you want. I don't care what anybody calls Tuber Chat. You know, I describe it as a meeting place, which is what it is. We're very focused on relationships. That's the truth. But for argument's sake, it is a growth stream that happens to be focused on relationships. But there's a lot of great growth streams out there, not just the ones that I mentioned. There are plenty where you're going to meet lots of friends and family members. There are lots of other creators who allow people to connect the way that we do that aren't officially growth streams that also help everybody connect the right way. And that's very possible as well. Ella T, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much, Kitty Mom Adventures. I appreciate every moment that you spend here in Tuber Chat, of course. And the OMP family is not a new connection for Tuber Chat, but this may only be the first or second time we've had this channel on the screen. I have to remember, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. They got 349 subscribers. We can certainly push them over 350 right now. They're halfway on the road to 400. Makeup Mom and Son says playlist. Yes, if anybody here is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm just putting Ella T on the wheel. Let's spin. And is there any channels in the chat that I have missed? I'm looking through my list. I think we've gotten to everybody today. Look at Ella T right now. Sparkle's Hope Chest. Did we look at Sparkle's Hope Chest today? I don't want to miss a channel, that's for sure. Okay. Let's get Sparkle's Hope Chest on here just to be sure. I don't want to make the mistake of not doing it. Sparkle's Hope Chest is here. Ella T is another channel that's been back with Tuber Chat again and again. I know they're just walking in the door right now, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. Like I said, they have been a loyal and dedicated supporter of Tuber Chat for a while. We're looking at this channel again. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they are looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types. Oh, I did. Okay, Sparkle's Hope Chest. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, hopefully everybody will connect with Ella T. And other than that, hopefully everybody has done okay today, meeting some new friends and family members. We're at the end of the live stream here, but I'm going to look for someone to raid. Let me see what I can find. I'll drop a link, and I'll leave this live stream running for a few more minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections here. And I'm looking right now in another window for somewhere that I can send everybody. We got a few friends that are live. Okay, I'm going to get one for us right now. This is not a growth stream, but you will be able to continue connecting over there if you want to. Tuber Chat Raid. Please say Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. This is House of X Entertainment. This is Wanston and Leo. And thank you so much, everybody, for the kind words. Thank you, KPJP Florida. Thank you to our moderators, Michael's Adventure, Scratch and Pete, my love, Kristen Welton, of course. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. We're back tomorrow at a much different time. So hopefully everybody can catch us then. I really jumbled up the times this weekend to try to shake things up. So please mention Tuber Chat Raid when you click that link. I will meet you over there in a few minutes. And like I said, this chat will continue for a few minutes as well so that everybody can continue cleaning up their connections. And then you can continue connecting with Wanston and Leo at the House of X Entertainment Inc. And I will look forward to seeing everybody again soon. Thank you again, everybody, for the time that you spent. Bye-bye.